Hello friends, hello. Welcome into the craft room. Welcome in. My name is Susan and this is Revive DIY and Upcycle Designs by Sue. I'm so glad you're here with me. Come on in and join me. Happy Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. Welcome back. We're back in our normal routine today, our first day here in the White House. To be back in our normal routine. Got up early, got the guys off to school. I have to go pick up a grocery pickup because we're about out of, I didn't realize we didn't have most of what they even needed for school lunches. And then pick up my little buddy from school, but otherwise, I've been making some good progress today. How's your day going? How's your Tuesday going? It feels like a Monday, of course. Trying to get all the things, you know, organized and back in place and tidied and some Christmas stuff put away and all that good stuff. So I hope that you guys are having a great start to your day. I am going, even though, as I mentioned, if you saw my post before you popped on, if you're catching me live, you'll know because there's a red circle around my profile picture. Thank you for joining me live. I'm so glad you're here. If you're catching me on replay, welcome to the replay. Either way, I am so excited that you're here checking out my project today. I like to come on and share DIY projects with you guys and just kind of inspire you or encourage you or just entertain you with some creative ideas. And I appreciate you guys being here. So I am going to real quick, I have just shared this out to my VIP group. If you're not in my VIP group, you can join easily. It's just put VIP in the comments, or there might be a link in the comments actually that you can get a hold of. And I am showing that I'm live, so I'm going to go ahead over here and post in the comments. But when you hop on, if you will hit that heart button and let me know that you're here, just say hi or let me know where you're watching from. I would love to know, because to me, it's much more fun to craft with friends. And it feels like I'm crafting with you guys if you comment to me. So let me just put a real quick link in here, a couple links in the comments for you in case you have some questions about anything I'm doing. I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture. So 95 to 98% of the things that I show you are products that I actually sell in my online store. But I always have other fun things in here too. I have upcycles, I have things that I get from different places that I like to share with you guys too, and sometimes just some technique ideas. So let me just post this real quick. And there we go. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me see here if I can get, I need to tweak a couple things and I haven't had a chance to do that. So how is your day going? Have you been busy like me? It's like I feel like I need to do everything all at once. Is that how it feels to you guys when you come back after a holiday? So it's kind of been a little bit, I've been just going from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. And, you know, I have so many things I just feel like have to be done today, but I know that's not the case. So I'm trying to breathe, and I haven't had any time to like sit down and like plan. So I had a great day yesterday. Did you have off yesterday? It was nice. I got to reconnect with a friend and spend some time doing that. So that was awesome. So I really didn't get a whole lot done yesterday. A lot of work done yesterday, but we did get the tree out of here. So that's good. And really, I don't think I got anything else done. I really don't think I did. Anyway, that's all right. That's all right. We got the week to do it. Nobody's pressuring me. It's my own personal timeline. So today, even though, like I said, it's super warm here in North Carolina today and yesterday and the day before and tomorrow, at least, I don't remember past that, feels like spring. We are still going to do some winter projects. Now, I do have quite a bit of Valentine's projects to start sharing with you as well, so I'm going to kind of alternate the two of them. But I have cute winter things that you may want to try and that are still available. So today I'm going to share this transfer with you. It is called Hibernation Mode, and maybe some of you grabbed this in the kit that we had last month. It's no longer in a kit. Which if you can ever purchase things that we offer in a kit like this month, we have the Love one. I did post that today and share it. If you can ever get things in a kit, it is your best deal because it's everything bundled together you need to make one complete project, and it is 20% off of retail price. So if you can do that, you're getting the best deal. But this transfer I've been wanting to do, and I did not get a chance to do it before the year ended and when it was in a kit. But I did check, and it is still available, and I have included a link in the description here that has everything that I'm using for the project today. So you could easily still do this entire project even though it's not in a kit bundle. But this has been reduced, or this is a what we call an A size transfer. It's like 5 by 7. And it's usually $10.99. It has been reduced to $9.89. Once it sells out, it'll be gone. But I did want to show it to you guys, and I'm showing it on the surface that you would have gotten if you got a kit, but I've also included this in the link, and the chalk paste I'm using today, and a mini squeegee. So everything you would still need to create this project you can do if you click on that link that's in the description. Not comments, it's in the description of this video. So this is what we call a board and base, and this is one of our most popular surfaces because number one, it's so economical. Number two, it's so versatile. You can use it this way or this way to do a design. Number three, it is a chalkboard, so it can be cleaned off and reused and reused and reused and reused and reused. So this is definitely worth buying. We have it in white and we have it in a black that I have a project on right now, so I'm just not taking that off. But we have it in a black or a white with the chalkboard surface. The base looks exactly the same. It's just kind of like a washed wood. I love this color. So if you wanted to grab one of those, it is definitely worth getting one, and then you can just get whatever transfers that you want that will fit on it. So like I said, this is one that we're going to use today, and isn't that adorable? So I am actually choosing to use we have actually shown it. You can put it on a shirt. You can use it with ink, chalk paste. You can even use it with etching cream, you guys. I am actually going to use it with our Shimmer Silver, and that's the paste packet that I included in the cart link for you guys. But I thought Shimmer Silver would be fun because it would still feel very wintry, and it's easy to access. So, and you know me, I love a shimmer. So it's going to be super quick, super easy. You guys are going to love it. And then when winter's over, I can just scrape it off and reuse the surface or flip it over if I want to keep it on there. As you can see, when I did this one, I really liked this one. I did it back in the this past summer, I think. And I just love this one, so I keep it on there because it's one of my favorites. This is definitely me. Why do they want to eat all the time? Speaking of which, like I said, I have to do a grocery pickup because we are out of so many of the essentials, and apparently they all want to eat. So thank God for pickups, because I just did not feel like spending the time to go to the grocery store today. We went 100 times over the holidays. Were you guys like that too? Oh my gosh. I did. I told my husband, I think you've set the new record for how many times to go to the grocery store. So it was just crazy. It felt like we were always there. All right, now let's get on with the project. Now I've also included a mini squeegee, so let me pull one of those out of there so you can see. We have several different size squeegees. And squeegees are the tools that we use to apply our chalk paste or our ink. And you can use it for the etching cream too if you buy etching cream. We don't sell etching cream, but you can buy etching cream and use it with our transfers. If you ever have any questions about something like that, just send me a message or ask me. That's what I'm here for. I'd love to give you that information. But as you can see, this side is all clean. I had a project on it. I cleaned it off. It's all ready to go. This transfer, I have not used it before, so I always mark the front and back of my transfers because they are reusable silk screen transfers. This white area is the silk screen, and I want to also make sure that I always put it on there right after I wash it. It's a sticky, self-adhesive transfer, so I always want to make sure I put the sticky side on the glossy side, because if you put it on the wrong side of the backer sheet, which is what this white sheet behind it is, then you can ruin the transfer because it's paper. But this is glossy, and as you can see that's sticky. So I'm just going to take that off and put that aside until I've washed it, and then I will put it back on there. And that's what I store it on. And in that sleeve, I don't know if you saw, I had like a little plastic sleeve on the back of that. It also gives you information on how to care and use your transfers and care for them. But I usually just store mine right in there just to keep them safe. As you can see, it's super sticky. If I wanted to make a cute little shirt with this, I certainly could. and I haven't decided. Usually I do that first if I'm going to do it, but I did not have one. I didn't have one out that I was thinking of that I could use this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it on here first. And I'm actually not even going to fuzz it because I'm putting it on my chalkboard surface. It comes off pretty easily. Now, I did want to mention, you can see the chalkboard goes down into the base just a little bit. So when you position your transfer on there, you want to line it up from the top so that whatever the bottom part of your transfer is doesn't get pushed into, you know, covered up by the bottom of the base. So let me just go ahead and put this on here real quick. Should not take long. This whole project is not going to take long at all, y'all. And our transfers are washable with just water and either one of our board erasers or one which is in my shop, or a sponge, just cold water. That's how you wash this stuff off when you're using chalk paste. So this is what it looks like, and actually I don't think I have that centered. Once I lifted it up, I could tell it wasn't centered. I don't know why I try to line it up when it's upside down to me, because most of the time I have to redo it. Let's try that again. That was pretty close, but not quite. So if you guys had children that were going back to school today, I have a senior in high school and a kindergartner. Our grandson lives with us with his daddy, so I help with him. So we had a kindergartner go back today, and we had a high school senior, and it was hard, y'all. They all did great. They got up and they went. Tomorrow will probably be worse. They'll probably be tireder. But they did go, and thankfully the kindergartner, after being off for over 2 weeks, didn't put up a fight, because you know he's a homebody anyway. Both of them actually are. They would rather be home than anywhere. So gosh, guys, 3 times a charm, right? This is always the biggest struggle for me, is lining it up. This takes longer than the project itself, and it's not like it has to be exactly 100% in the middle or centered, because really, who besides me is going to know? Nobody's going to be looking at it that closely and say, oh, she didn't get that centered. They're just going to say, oh my gosh, look how cute that is. So, okay, once I have it placed, I'm going to leave it this time, whether it is or not. Once I have it placed, I always smooth it out, make sure I have no bumps or bubbles. Always make sure you have nothing in your silk screen that might make like a piece of lint, if you were to, or a piece of hair or something like that, or fuzz, because you don't want it to mess up your surface. Now the cool thing about our transfers is, number one, some people call them stencils. They are similar to stencils, but they're better because, number one, they're self-adhesive. Number two, they are thin. And also then you have the silk screen that kind of works with the consistency of our chalk paste, and it gives you such a great image. And then also it's better than a Cricut, because look at this, guys. Look at how this has distressing in it. Do you see that? How it's already distressed in the letters and on the polar bear. You couldn't do that with a Cricut, because with the weeding, that would be impossible, or it would be tedious either way. So, yeah, let me pull that off so I can make sure I can see any comments. And again, if you guys would sprinkle this video, that just means to S-H-A-R-E, tag a friend, anybody that you think would be interested. I would just so appreciate it. It just helps my business to grow. And I am trying to grow my business even more in 2023. Do you guys have any plans for 2023? Do you have any big, I don't do a resolution, but you know, I do have goals. And do you have a word? I would love to know your word, if you have a word. Last year my word was revive. That's why this page became Revive DIY and Upcycle Designs, because I felt like that definitely said what I was doing. And revive was my word for the year. So this year I have a new words. If you want to know it, ask me. Just ask. And I'm looking forward to that. So I really think that's the word. So it's cool. I haven't had words every year, but the last 3 years I've had something, so that's cool. All right, so as you can see, it's all ready to go. I've got my Shimmer Silver, and we are just going to use my squeegee, put it right on the silk screen area, and you guys, we're going to be done in a lickety split. Now, with the shimmer, it is a little thicker than our normal chalk paste, because it's got that grittiness. Whatever makes it the shimmer, that it's a little gritty, feels a little gritty. So whatever is in there, you have to just push a little firmer because of that to get it through the silkscreen area. But it's super easy, and no matter what type of crafter you are, if you are a brand new crafter and you say, I've never tried that, or I'm not good at crafting, or I'm not creative, and you wanted to try this, we do have a little sample kit. I have a link in my comments for that as well. You're welcome to click on that. It's super affordable, less than $5, and they'll send you a sample and you can try it for yourself. This is one of those crafts that until you do it for yourself, you don't realize how easy it is. I think my chalk paste needs to be wet a little bit more, and I have bought a new one, but I'm waiting to use every inch of this first. But honestly, if you aren't even a creator, if you wanted to just do this, it's done. You do this and it's done. If you're maybe you're an intermediate creator, you would do this and then you might add something else to it. If you were extremely creative and you wanted this to start with, then you can create something fabulous after you've done it. Our transfers are reusable. The company says about 8 to 12 times. As long as you take care of it and keep that silk screen area clean. Sometimes you can even get more than that, you guys. And I forgot to grab a wipe. But it's all washable with water. And there we go. Everything's covered. Are we ready for the favorite part? I told you guys this wasn't going to take any time at all. My favorite part is peel and reveal. So, let me get a hold of it. Let me get a hold of it. You guys, I got my nails done last week, and it's so much longer than I ever had them. So, I'm trying to see if I can deal with it or if I'm going to have to file them down, because I'm not used to them being this long. You guys ready? Look at this. Ta-da! How cute is that? Isn't that sweet? Okay, let me put this aside. I'm going to spray that with water, and I'll take it to my sink and clean it after I'm done. Now, it will take about, it's shimmer paste, so chalk paste, so it's going to take probably about 7 or 8 minutes to dry. It'll be dry to the touch. It'll be hard, just like this side is. I can touch it. I can do things to it. I can even wipe it with a cloth if I needed to, and it would not come off. It won't come off until I spray it, let water sit on it, and then I scrape it off and then use a board eraser. But how cute is that, you guys? That's all you need. And you can set that, I mean, are you looking at bare shelves, bare areas after taking all your Christmas down and you feel like, okay, I definitely wanted decluttered, but this is nothing, right? I actually decorate for winter too. So as soon as I get the Christmas stuff away, I'll add a little bit more winter into it. So these kinds of things just are awesome to stick around different places. Are they not? Is that not adorable? And how easy is that? How simple is that? Now, again, if you are, just get a wipe, you guys. And you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to add a little water to this so that I don't forget. If you have jars, these are 3-ounce jars. They last a long time. I've had this since last year, and I mean like 2021. If they start drying out, you can add some distilled water to it to reconstitute it and make it a little, so if it feels like it's getting really thick, just add a little distilled water to it if you have the jars. If you have chalk paste, in the single packet, you have to kind of do it a little different. And I did include a single packet in the link, and that actually, if you would not use the entire single packet, this is what a single packet looks like. You wouldn't use the entire single packet for this project, but if you're in my VIP group, I do have a way, tips and tricks in there to tell you how you can keep it from the rest of the chalk paste that's in the packet from going bad. So, like I said, my VIP group is the place to be. I don't spam you. I actually do less posting in there than I do here, but I do offer sneak peeks and sales and tips and tricks and hints that I don't always have out here. I might show you how to do one on a video, but I don't, it won't be just set up aside like it would be over in there. So I'd love to have you guys join me. Okay, if you wanted to take this up a notch, like I said, if you are intermediate, I consider myself kind of an intermediate, then you might look at your supplies and say, what do I have that might bring it up a notch. Like, for example, for this. Like, I could take some ribbon, or I could take, this is like my winter ribbon. I don't have a whole lot of winter ribbon, but I have a few things. I have some snow. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I have some white pom-poms. I'm trying to think what else I have. I have several things, but if I wanted to take it up a notch, just a little bit, just a little something else, I could always add a ribbon to it, right? Just to add that little bit more, that little more touch of, okay, it is winter. So what I would do in this case is I would just cut a piece. I wouldn't even go all the way around the back. I would just cut a piece that would take me about around the sides. Has a really unusual feel. It's almost like rubbery. Different. I don't even know if that's all of my winter ribbon, but that's what I had that I could access today. And then again, now this is a little bit longer or bigger than my area that I'm working with, but what I would do is I would just take some glue or a glue dot, and I keep meaning to buy glue dots. I'm gonna put that on my list today, because if I don't, I know I have them, but I can't find them. So I keep getting stuck with, let me grab my glue gun real quick. So I keep getting stuck with saying, oh, I need to have glue dots. I know I have them and I cannot find them. So I'll just use my glue gun. And I think I have one more glue stick. Oh, I hope I have one more glue stick. Let's see, I may not have a glue stick. Yes, I do. I think I need to add that to my list too. So I would just take my hot glue gun, turn that on. Sorry, guys. And we're going to turn that on and give it a minute to warm up. And then I would just put a couple little dabs of glue to it, just to kind of cover the bottom and the sides like that. See? And then it would give me a wintry feel. So as soon as that glue gun warms up. So if you have any questions about anything I've used today, like I said, get all the items that I use, except for the ribbon, of what I've used today to do this project. There is a link in the description of this video, or just send me a message and I'll be glad to share it with you. Or if you have another question, you can message me or ask in comments. It might be the same thing someone else has. I'm glad to help. I'm glad to help. That's what I'm here for. So tomorrow I want to come on and I want to share, and I'll probably post a poll, because I want to know if you guys want me to do a Valentine project next or a winter one, because I could do one every other time and I would still cover the whole month of January probably. So, and just as a little birdie, inside birdie information, we actually have some new product that's going to launch on Friday. So stay tuned for that. I will be sharing that with you guys on Friday once it comes live. I get to see it all on Thursday night. I don't get to see it until Thursday night, but then I'll have an idea of what's coming out and I'll be glad to share it with you guys. If you're in my VIP group, you might get to see some sneak peeks on Thursday night instead of waiting until Friday morning. So I'd love to have you in there. Otherwise, I need to know whether you guys want me to do another winter project next, or whether you want me to do a Valentine project, or I could even do our, I usually wait till Saturdays to do our club transfers, which I haven't even gotten the idea for it yet, but this is our January club. We have a subscription club for $21.99 a month. And this is this month's transfer. It has an exclusive transfer that only designers and club members can get, and this is the transfer for this month. I did post this Monday with the paste packets, and I can't remember what colors it comes with right now. Let me see if I can show. While we're waiting for my glue gun. We're just waiting for my glue gun, y'all. Just waiting for my glue gun. As soon as that comes on, let me see what the paste packets are for this. The colors for this month to come with this transfer. It looks like Black Velvet, so that's just black, Ocean Mist, which is a really pretty soft bluish gray, a light bluish gray, and then shimmer copper. So you can imagine. I know you guys have seen me use shimmer copper. That's what's coming with this transfer this time. You'll get single packets and you get this directly into your mailbox. And if you sign up as a first-time club member, you will also get a mini squeegee so that you have the tool you need. So you might want to grab this. This is a perfect project to do. And like I said, you can use this 8 to 12 times. So you can make it for yourself. You can make it for a gift. You can make it for a housewarming. You can make it for to sell. You can use it in any way that it works for you. All right, I think this is probably going to be warm enough. Let's go ahead and just put a dab of glue. Now, I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of glue in a couple places. And when I'm ready to take this off, if you have hot glue and you want to remove it, the easiest way is to pop it in your freezer. Did you guys know that? Pop it in your freezer and the glue will loosen and then you can take it right off. If it won't come off for you easily. More than likely it's going to come off without me having to do that. This is probably dry, but I'm going to set it aside just while I'm working on this. And now I'm just going to do, see how much, it looks like it's very close to the edge. So I'm just going to put a little bit, because it only needs a little bit to hold it down. So are you guys like me? It's like once Christmas is done and it's time to take it down. I just wish I could go like that and the Christmas would be gone so that I could move on and decorate for the next. Instead of having to go through all of what it takes to. All right, I'm going to kind of do this like a present, I think. To kind of wrap it around here. I could have cut it longer. It might have made it a little easier. And you don't have to do this, guys. This is extra. Or if you have ribbon that's long enough, you can even just wrap it all the way around it and tie it. You don't have to hot glue it. Ooh, got my fingers. Got my fingers. Got more on this side. Let's try that. I do have one of those little finger things, but put it on. Okay. I could have even trimmed this ribbon down so that I wouldn't have had to fold it and do all this, but I'm just winging it, crafting on the fly with you guys. Okay. That's it. Turn that off. Don't forget. Put it back on. I even have like a clear snowflake over here. I could glue that on. Oh, I might want to, because now that I got started, I just want to do more. These are cute, right? See these? I got these. Is that Michael's, guys, or is that Hobby Lobby? I got it way back before Christmas when everything was like, what was it, 60% off? Put it right here. Just glue it right on. I could have put it on the top too. I could have put it up here if I wanted. Just hold that there for a minute. Just to add something fun. Just a little fun. Isn't that neat? And that's all you gotta do, guys. That's it. I'm going to let that lay down for just a minute until I'm sure it's dry. Just trying to tell me, is that a bus or is that a garbage truck? Something's really loud. Okay, so that's it, guys. Our project's done. I hope you like this idea, and it's going to look super cute. on my shelf. I'm going to put it behind me so you guys can see it for a while. And I hope that you will keep checking out my page. And when I post a poll, let me know. Vote whether you want me to do another winter or Valentine project next. But come back tomorrow because I am going to come on and just show you all the Valentine's ideas that I have. So you guys can see, I got some Happy Mail, so I wanted to share that with you guys and show you some of the new stuff that we already have before the next product launch comes on Friday. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thanks for joining me. Let me come into your world for just a little while. And don't forget to sprinkle the video if you don't mind, and make sure you hit that heart button. And until I see you next time, I hope you'll be safe, you'll be healthy, and be blessed. All right, guys, bye. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.